You know what? No, I'm gonna let my TP get hit, even if I gotta wait for a break and retest and then my TP get hit. I'm working on new things, so TP got hit. Ain't no way. Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy FlexNIV. Please be sure to follow me on IG, because in today's video we have us an exciting video. Now I know for a fact either this is going to be a big win or a big loss. If you're watching this video, 9 times out of 10 I did take a trade. I'm not going to try to force anything, but the reason why I say it's going to be a big win or a big loss, that's because if you don't know, Top Step, they gave out free accounts due to the Trump markets. It was like, you know what, we weren't prepared for all this volatility. A lot of shady stuff was going on. So they was like, you know what, we're going to give you a free account if you happen to blow your account. So I ended up taking advantage of getting the free account. Now, when it comes down to the free account, I only had this account for, I would say, maybe 7 days. So for some reason, I go to check my Top Step billing, and it says I'm about to get rebuilt on the 6th. That's Tuesday. Now, tomorrow is NFP. I don't trade Mondays. So I'm like, yo, I'm about to get rebuilt on a free account. Bro, so today, I'm not going to lie. I'm not trying to pass the account, but I am trying to make a significant amount of money on the account. So I'm going to be trading with a lot of risks. And one thing about me, when I trade with like a lot of size, a lot of risk, I trade better than I normally do. I don't know how to explain it, but whenever I don't really care, I trade better. So we're gonna see how that plays out. But with that being said, make sure to follow me on IG, like the video, subscribe, comment, and let's get straight to it. We're just waiting for this 5 minutes to close. Now, I'm kind of in the middle between taking buys and sells. This red line is based on the 30-minute candle. 30-minute was a doji. So I really want to see if it's going to break through or push up. Break through or reject, basically. But as you can see, we're getting a 5-minute pin bar. Not gonna lie, I could take my entry right here. Only reason I'm not is because that previous candle kind of rejected. But based on the order flow chart, I do see that buyers try to push the market up, but you can see there's no follow through with the buyers because there's no buying. The sellers are still in control. So I'm gonna wait for this candlestick to close just to make sure that the buyers actually don't step in, because I'll be kind of sick, because you see I'm risking $700, but I'm not tripping over how much I'm risking. Again, I got that I don't care mentality. When I have that I don't care mentality, I'm a different trader. I'm not gonna lie, a better trader somehow. But all right, 15 minute looking pretty good. 5 minutes left on that. Ooh, I'm on the 1 minute. 3 minute looking good. I probably should have been got in. All right, that 5 minute close. All right, now I want to see buyers step in and literally just get rejected like we're seeing right now. I'm about to get in. All right, I don't want to see no follow through. I want the market just to start. There it is. All right, boom. All right, I just got in. All right, my stop loss makes sense. It's above the previous candle, which was a pin bar, which I love to enter off of, and we're getting a little push through. Boom. All right, so it's pushing through the previous candle. We looking pretty good. We up $100. Move that to the back. We're looking pretty good. Let's get rid of this line. We don't need it. So it's a 3 minute. All right, 3 minute closes in a minute. 5 minute look good. Let's move this down. All right, so basically what I'm thinking right now is the buyers, they tried to push the market up, they didn't. So I want to see the sellers do what the buyers couldn't do, which is basically push the market down. We already got it to wick past the previous candle, as it's doing literally right now. I just want to see follow through, continue to push the market down. We're right back at break even. We're just hovering around it. As long as we got some buyers that just stepped in, but as long as they don't have any follow through, I feel pretty good about it. 15 minute looking like a strong close. 5 minute is kind of rejection, but I don't think the market's going to go up after that previous candle printed. I don't think that would be possible. It's possible, but that's not something I've seen before. Unless it's news. There was news like an hour ago. It was PMI and it's NFP week. So you never know. But the volume is looking pretty good. My stop loss is safe. Only thing about the trade is that I'm in the middle of 2 zones. Maybe I wish I could have gotten in a little earlier. But it's all good. I really wanted to see what that 30-minute was gonna do, but it gave me a big close. Now we just got the market just playing around. So we just chilling at this point, literally. We'll see. What I'm starting to notice, or what I'm starting to do, is instead of just having targets, of course I'm gonna have targets, but I'm really gonna be paying attention to the order flow chart, and I'm gonna see how the market reacts at these targets, because they can easily get blown through. And the bad part about having targets is, like, yeah, you accept that, take profit, and you know, you'll get out the trade, and then the market just keep going, and you missed out on the extra $200 or 2R. So, but that's that. We up 200. We were 700, so we're not even close to TP1 at this point. We do kind of got like a fat stop loss, not even gonna lie. Another thing I've been doing is how can I explain this? Like, I'm trading for points almost, if that makes sense. Like, instead of it being like 1 to 2, like, I'd rather make like 50 points, because I know that's like $500 or something. Like, I don't know how to explain. I'm still trying to process how that little strategy is gonna work for me. But instead of like the 1 to 4s, I'm just gonna start targeting like just points. Like, if a trade is going for 400, my TP is at 400 points. All right, cool. If my TP is at 1.3 and it's only 200 points, you feel me? All right, so now we up $500. Looking pretty good. Let's move this down to 1.48. All right, cool. So yeah, I'm still going to stick to my original rules. When the market gets to TP 1.5, I'm basically going to put my stops at break even, because at TP 1 it can easily like just go back up, but TP 1.5, I feel like, you know, it already established that, you know, you already made your money plus a little bit more, so you can go to break even. Once it's at TP 2, then cool. See how it's kind of contradicting, where I'm like, you know, I'm going to do points and then TPs. Still trying to figure it out. That's how trading is. You just got to make it make sense. But we up 575 in a span of like 5 minutes. That was a good entry that we got. We probably could have got a little bit better and had a safer stop loss, but I'm not at that level yet to get those type of sniper entries. But this is definitely a good entry. Didn't really have to deal with any type of drawdown. No drawdown to like a stressful amount of drawdown. We were just chilling. Like, it was only down like 175, and that's the drawdown I see on like my normal trades. So we chilling. We real close to our first target. Looking at the order flow chart, sellers are there, buyers are trying to step in, but there's no follow through. It's like, you know, even if buyers are stepping, which they are, like you can see aggressive buyers that are stepping. It's like, you know, we already broke past that 30-minute doji. We got a engulfing. The market is literally selling. Now we're getting buyers. You know, it just don't make sense. It's like literally pump faking. And as you can see, we up 600 now, and the market's starting to drop. 725. Let's go. Yeah, when I trade with more size, for some reason, like, I'm a little bit more calm. I mean, I guess I'm calm because I didn't really have to deal with any type of drawdown or anything. I feel like everybody should get to the point where they're risking more money, because, like, yeah, of course you're gonna be nervous when you first start doing it, but soon you're gonna build tolerance. So it's like, you know, if you're risking like 250, of course you don't get nervous if you're risking 500, because you're not used to being down 300, 400. But if you start getting used to risking 500, once you're risking the 250, you know, if you're down like $200, you're not gonna be quick to just get out. So I feel like everybody should just try to build tolerance, do things they're not accustomed to doing, because at the end of the day, like, even your losses, they're lessons. So who knows, maybe I may start risking a little bit more. The only thing about me risking more, when I'm like risking more and I'm not in this I don't care state of mind, you know, that's when I kind of go on losing streaks. I'm not even gonna lie, I go on losing streaks when I'm in this don't care state of mind. 30-minute looking real good. I wish I could have gotten it a little earlier. Hour looking good. But yeah, I go on losing streaks when I'm like just upping my lots just because I feel like, you know, I'm on a good streak. Let me just keep going. But when I'm in this I don't care state of mind, bro, it's like I just don't care. Like I just don't care at all. Up 675, man. Come on, market. This thing like slowing down like crazy. I should have copy traded this. I should have took this on my other account too. I did take a trade on my other account. I only made $200, but I could have been up like 400. But it's all good though. It's all good. Up 825. All right, new candle just opened. That previous candle was a pretty strong close. I want this new candle. Sellers literally stepped in as soon as this candle opened. I want to see it break past the previous wick. It's okay if there is like a little bit of drawdown, not drawdown, but like it goes up a little bit, because that's just how the market moves, to be honest. But I do want to see this candle literally break past that previous one. If it breaks past that previous one, I'm not gonna lie, we're looking pretty good, man. Looking really good, man. Buyers are stepping in, but there's no follow through with these buyers. Literally no follow through with the buyers. One thing I noticed about the order flow chart is like, there'll be like, it's hard to explain order flow chart, I'm not gonna lie. It'd be sounding like foreign stuff when I be talking. But it's like say if there's buyers that are trying to step in, right? Like, so you'll get an aggressive buyer step in, and then the market will like kind of, oh yeah, up 1K, let's go. But like you'll get an aggressive buyer step in, and it's like it'll go up but then automatically reject, and it'll go up again, automatically reject. That's a good sign that the market does not want to continue going up, especially if you're already selling, like you're kind of in like a bearish market and you're seeing buyers try to push up and automatically reject. That's a great sign. So now we are up $1,000. Now here is when I get tagged and stupid. I kind of want to close one contract, because at the end of the day, we are at a level of support and resistance. We are at a key level. So you never know what the market is going to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take a little bit of money off the table, just $500. That's a little bit of money in 2025. So, and I'm also going to move my stop loss down a little bit. So not only am I going to take some money off the table, I'm also going to trail my stop loss, really just to be able to maximize the most profit. All right, I had got a phone call, but nothing really changed. As you can see, we back up $1,000, which means we made $500 again. And all I did was move my stops down. I'm probably going to move my stops down again, but our TP is so close. I'm getting buyers that are trying to step in, like aggressive buyers that are trying to step in. But my TP is so close, I feel like it's just going to get tapped. I kind of want to close my trade because there's a lot of aggressive buyers that stepped into the market. Yeah, let me just put this right here. You know what? No, I'm going to let my TP get hit. Even if I got to wait for a break and retest and then my TP get hit. I'm working on new things. So TP got hit. Whoa. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way we just lost $200. How did that even happen? How did that just happen? Our profit on the day is going to be $1,537 in a span of, I'll say like maybe 20 minutes. So, you know, very excited about that. But I believe I know why I lost that $200. That was because I was literally going over the film, and that was because when I close one of my trades, you're supposed to literally put your stop loss or whatever. You're supposed to change your contracts with that as well. So when I didn't change my contracts, basically I just had one active. So the trade was already closed, but then I had that one contract still active, and then that's why it just sucks that like the market literally shot through and then continued, and I just lost money. But yeah, you just got to be on point. Let me give you all a trade breakdown real quick. And as you can see, this was a trade I took earlier where I could have got 90 points. That's a 1, 2, 3, but I kind of closed it early because I'm just stupid. But let's go over this trade breakdown. So we took this trade kind of late. This trade was taken around like 11 a.m. I normally only trade from like 9:50 to like literally 11, but we were in the trade at 11. Like we just took the trade at 11. So the reason why I took this trade was due to this 30-minute time frame. Now, it was either this right here. So basically, if the market would have rejected this area right here, I would have been looking for buys. I would have took the buys up here. Now, since the market broke through the area, I mean, like literally showed me this candlestick right here. Since the market showed me this candlestick right here, and I also dropped a screenshot of how the order flow chart looked. So basically, since the market showed me that right there with the buyers trying to step in, there's no follow through, and we're already so close to this 30-minute. At this point in time, like a 30-minute looked like this. Like we got this big rejection right here, then we got, you know, this right here. That's like, okay, well, the market looks like it's about to drop. Let me look at 15-minute big rejection. Then we got the market looking like it's about to drop, and then on the order flow chart, I see a pin bar, literally with buying pressure trying to step in and no follow through. So I literally took my trade right there. It was very patient as well. I could have took it on this candle. Let me go back to it. Literally could have took it on this candle, but I wanted to wait for another candle to open up, show that there's no more follow through, give me another rejection, and that's where I took my trade. Had my stop loss above the pin bar. Now the reason why I have my stop loss above this pin bar and not this one right here is because this is just playing it close, and again, the buyers tried to step in up here, so I wanted to have my stop loss above where the buyers literally got rejected. So that's like double confluence that the market didn't want to go there. So, you know, really just took the trade there. And then I just started trailing my stop losses. Like stop loss went like, let me go right here. Where's the wrong thing? I had my stop loss right here. Then I had my stop loss right here. And then the market just decided to drop, literally decided to drop. And we got out of this trade at 100 points, which was a 1 to 4.5 for $1,537 on the day. So today was a pretty good day, but we have to trade Monday and we have to be aggressive again, which I don't like trading Mondays. Being aggressive is whatever, but I don't like trading Mondays because we have to make $2,300 on Monday. So, and only bad thing about that is if we make $2,300, then Top Step is literally probably going to still rebuild me, so I'm going to have to pay for 2 accounts. It's so annoying. So annoying. The reason why they're probably not going to let me, if I were to make $2,500, let's say, if I was to make $2,500, what they're going to do is they're going to be like, oh, well, you made more than the $1,500, so you got to, you know, make more money again. So probably going to get rebuilt again, but it's all good. I just need to pass these challenges because if I'm able to, let's just say if I had 3 accounts and I'm able to make $1,500, 1,500, that's 3,000, that's $4,500 in the span of 20 minutes. Do you know how much a Brickell apartment costs? If I'm making $4,500 a day, come on, gang, I can afford that. I can afford that. You feel me? So, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all learned something, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe, man. It's your boy Flexing RV, and I'm gone. I haven't done a trading video in a while, man. Back though.